When we had first brought up the idea of the Easton Economic Development Commission, it was kind of to get around the lengthy time it took to get something through the governmental process. Private companies, private investors, and so forth seem to get things done a whole lot sooner than the government could, and usually the costs were more in line, and the results were every bit as good. Yeah, the trail happened to be a real pleasant way to really help open up Easton Point and connect it to the rest of the town without people having to get in their cars and drive. They could get on a bike or they could walk like that. But if you look at this map, the new school is going up over here. There's some issues about how that intersection of 322 and Glenwood should be signalized, and we feel like it ought to be pedestrian friendly. This brown streak is the Rails to Trails, and it's slated now to cross at Greenwood Avenue and go right on down to the bridge. We've got the bridge in place. Easton Utilities is one of their projects, has done some buffering there. You'll see that when you go down and take a look at it. It's eventually to screen the whole park area from the substation to make it look much more presentable. And what happens when it gets across the Tread Avenue, it goes right along the water up to St. Michael's Road, so it's not actually going into the Easton Village homeowners area. I see. And when you look at the only waterfront in Easton, it's starting to shape up with kayak piers. We'd like to approach the county about moving a boat ramp over here. Yeah. Future mixed-use development. Future mixed-use development. And this is the Londonderry part. Right, yeah. This is under option as also possible future mixed use. Yeah. We're looking probably minimum 10 to 12 years. Yeah. Once we get everybody in the same direction going forward, it'll be 10 to 12 years. I think so. I believe that's a fair statement. Like I say, a lot of good ideas came from these people. Some of them are engineers by background, some are developers by background, some are just business people that have been very successful in whatever they've tried. And their ideas about how to do this, the walkability of Easton, the biking in Talbot County and so forth, have all entered into this. It just seems to be a natural growth out of this, that Easton's been extremely fortunate over the last several years in the quality of people that have moved in. They've been willing to help. They're on the commissions. They volunteer. They're at the hospital. I mean, it's hard to find an operation in Easton anywhere that doesn't have volunteers, and we seem to do very well at that. So, if you want to come to Easton, roll your sleeves up and come on down. We can use some help.